Different prison meals around the world. Hello everyone, welcome back to Ahmed Media. Before continuing, don't forget to subscribe, like and share it with your friends. And be sure to watch until the end. Enjoy. We all know very well that breaking the law is not worthwhile. A few centuries ago, if you were caught after committing a crime, you were imprisoned in a damn dungeon with only bread and rats around you. But something must have changed, right? In some countries, prisoners enjoy delicious food and spend their free time on creative activities, while in other places, the conditions are still very harsh. Now today I am going to show you some of the different prison meals around the world. China. You might have heard many terrible stories about Russian prisons. It's difficult to say which of them are true according to the internet, but some say that this is a typical lunch in a Russian prison. It's a good thing that the images don't evoke smells. We have a solution. Welcome to a Chinese prison. The menu includes roast and shredded pork with a green pepper. You can also enjoy lamb soup or chicken nuggets. Look at this dish. It looks like a typical meal in a Chinese restaurant. By the way, if you have money, you can order extra food every day, or you can buy different foods in the cafeteria. There are plenty of treats for all tastes. And so that the prisoners won't suffer too much from the heat, they're served watermelons in the summer. But don't think this is the case everywhere. This only happens in the prisons of the richest Chinese cities. In smaller cities, only $1.7 a day is spent on feeding each prisoner. What can you buy with that amount of money? Vegetables such as cabbages and radishes are cooked in large quantities at the same time, so they can use a shovel instead of a ladle. The resulting brew is distributed in cubes and probably just looks like the ugly soup we showed you at the beginning. Italy. Italian law allows many prisoners to have a small gas stove on which they can make steaks, pasta, and prepare coffee. However, this is not an option to everyone, since the dining room feeds the prisoners very well. The main dish consists of 120 grams of pasta or rice with sauce, 150 to 200 grams of meat or fish, vegetables, and then a couple of slices of bread. Do you want to make your lunch more sophisticated? Well, you can order half a liter of red wine or a liter of beer, but you will have to pay. By the way, the prison of Gorgana, there is a small vineyard and the 100 inmates held there are trained in winemaking. Don't you think that's enough? Well, there's another prison in Italy with a restaurant. It was created to train the prisoners and increase their chances of finding work in the future. But the criminals worked so well that the Galera restaurant was open to the public and now has a 4.5 stars out of 5 on TripAdvisor. Absolutely mind-blowing. Japan. Are there any crimes committed in this country? Unfortunately, even in the developed countries like Japan, there are people who break the law, but their numbers continue to decrease every year. Today, the crime rate is incredibly low. Perhaps that is why the Japanese authorities spoil their prisoners so much. Do you remember how dining rooms in the movies look like? The workers serve unfathomable porridges that the prisoners have trouble eating them with a spoon, but to Japanese prisoners this sounds incredible. They're used to eating healthy and balanced diets. Thinly sliced daikon radish, noodle salad, rice boiled with barley and miso soup. This is not the menu of a fancy restaurant, but it's a standard lunch in Japanese prison. When was the last time you ate roasted fish? Prisoners in Japan eat it every single day. The officers think that the food helps the prisoners to be better people. What do you think? Kazakhstan. Let's visit a place where even journalists can rarely enter. At the entrance, you can get an alarm button in case of an attack. The location of this shady building was not chosen by chance. It's built on a rock so that it's impossible to dig a subway passage. Moreover, the prison is surrounded by miles of steep. Now listen to this. We are inside the Black Golden Eagle, one of the strictest prisons in Kazakhstan for dangerous offenders. About 100 of them will spend the rest of their lives inside these walls. These criminals have taken the lives of more than 400 victims and are now sentenced to life imprisonment. Do you want to know what a day in the life of these people are? Well, at 6 o'clock in the morning, the alarm sounds and the prisoners must get up and cannot go to bed or sit down until the end of the day. For 16 hours, they can only write or read on an iron table. They also have 1 hour to walk down a small corridor where the ceiling has been replaced by a grid through which they can see a small piece of sky. It's forbidden to communicate or work, and every day is similar to the previous one. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Be sure to leave your suggestions down in the comment section below. Have a great day and a fantastic one.